What is up, everybody? To Overse here today, and it seems like the Sony guys are once they're not talking about Xbox. That's one good thing. They have these little therapy sessions, not talking about Xbox, but they are talking about this tree gate situation with God of War, which is pretty ridiculous because the game is about fighting against different guys, and they're legit having a conversation about cutting trees down. It's kind of ridiculous to an extent. So this person said he joined the space hoping to hear an intelligent conversation among ponies, but instead it was them arguing amongst themselves about which trees you can cut down in God of War. Like, I'll listen to the clip, it's pretty insane. Like, they're legit talking about tree physics in God of War. But without further ado, let's play this clip right here.
Fight when you destroy trees.
So you're saying that if I play through that shit different times and I pay attention, there are different trees that I'm gonna fuck up if I fight differently?
There's dynamic trees in that fight.
You can destroy them all if you want.
They're all yes.
All of them.
Okay.
Here's
all
the
the
problem.
trees are destructible. In God of War 2018, there's destructible.
Yes, there are,
trees.
but the trees are very specific as to which ones are destructible.
So they solved that problem. On
No, they didn't.
Without
Again,
dropping performance
okay.
below 30 frames.
Here's where you're getting into the fanboy bullshit. Don't do that. Let's look at reality.
I'm not getting into
Yes,
no
you are.
fanboy bullshit. Don't
Because
make
you're
no
missing-
accusations. And stay in a very simple.
Relax. This is actually a good conversation.
Really?
We're just gonna try to do this. It's literally a debate right now. So we're gonna do it this way, where I'm gonna let Guap, you talk first, and then after that you can respond, Chris.
Oh, I got a voice of reason at the end was like, relax, guys, just relax. This is actually a good conversation. Y'all talking about trees, fam. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all talking about really if trees can be destroyed or not in a video game. Who cares? Like, who cares that much? But this is pretty hilarious. And like, at least for once, they're not talking about Xbox and Game Pass being the downfall of the gaming community. But really, they're talking about tree physics. Like, really, how do you have a whole conversation for like an hour plus probably about talking about some trees being destroyed or not? Like, this is some crazy stuff right here. But let's read the comments because this is pretty crazy right here. Let's see. Let's see. Imagine them buying Halo Infinite just to shoot tires all day. A F in space on trees and God of War. I lost it when I heard this is a debate. Yeah, he like, this is a debate about what? Chopping trees down? Like what? Yeah, like this sums it up perfectly. Just stop it at this point because this is ridiculous. I mean Xbox is X in a space. Xbox is X in a space. Wait. I mean Xbox execs made a space. Oh, I'm like, what? This kind of threw me off. But he said he made a space about a fridge. At least the one above is about something in the game. I mean, but it's Xbox executives trying to sell you the fridge, though, so it kind of makes sense. They're at least getting paid off selling you the fridge. These guys are getting paid at all by being a Sony fanboys. All I heard was neighing. Okay. Game Pass is bad. Xbox got no games, yet I'm here playing game after game while these guys argue about it. You can cut a tree down or not. Yeah, that's pretty insane. That's the reality we have come to. They like to say Xbox has no games, but they're literally arguing about if a tree can be cut down in a video game about destroying guys. Like, this is ridiculous. It is not a good conversation. It never is, ponies. That's just so funny at the end. He was like, relax, we're having a good conversation. And it's like, I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, y'all talking about some trees being chopped down. Like, what? Okay. OMG, more proof PS5 has no games. 11 Spaces have allowed to a signal for game related, but has cleansed my timeline and kept the extremists at bay. Long live Spaces. Guys at the end saying this is actually a really good conversation. I can only imagine what their bad conversations are like. Yeah, I don't even want to know what those are like though. They played New World MMO and figured, hey, we could do that in God of War 2. The problem is they think destructible trees are so hard thing to do because most games doesn't add them to their games. Yikes, and I'm playing it right now on a PS5 and most of the trees just sit there looking at me when I axe the crap out of them. So yes, my dude, that was fanboy BS. What is this? Before you judge ponies, try walking a mile in their shoes. And he has a picture of clown shoes. He's calling them clowns pretty much. Okay. Imagine gathering a group of people in the middle of the night to talk about shopping. Yeah, this is hilarious. Okay, so he says, imagine gathering a group of people in the middle of the night to talk about chopping trees and video games. That is so high, bro. Yeah, they gotta be on something to talk about. Literally have a discussion about talking about trees. Like, really? This is crazy. This is crazy stuff right here. These people are seriously starving. Yeah, I gotta agree with that one. You get to the point where you're talking about trees. You're having a whole discussion about trees, a debate at that about trees. It's ridiculous. Sounds incredibly boring. This type of S happens when you don't have any new content to play on PlayStation. Those director's cuts ain't cutting it. So he said, this guy's up here probably shaking his damn head. LOL, I know I would have been laughing. Yeah, how can you keep a straight face when people just talking about cutting trees down and they actually get into a passionate debate about that too? Like, how do you keep a straight face during this whole time? I don't know. All this time I thought they were playing dumb. Hilarious. PlayStation fanboys have serious problems, LOL. No games are making those guys go nuts. Guys, relax. This is actually a good conversation. Yeah, that line killed me. Like, what are you talking about? Really? I mean, the name of the tree is cutting trees and God of War. Not sure why you would expect anything else. Oh my, OMG, who cares if you can cut trees or not? It never impacted the gameplay at all. The gameplay is based mainly around combat and puzzles, which were both very fun, and I never even thought about cutting trees like that. These people haven't played God of War, bro. I swear like the F. This is a good conversation. Trees, yeah. Wow. Well, that's just stupid. So you expect them to sit around and bash Xbox like Xbox do? Sorry, we have games to play. Apparently y'all don't, because y'all talking about cutting trees down. Okay. So he said this guy broke these guys mentally. Let's see. Yeah, this video caused a whole bunch of stuff right here. That got to the point they got people making videos about making discussions about trees. It's just ridiculous, really. 30 seconds was more than enough to probably cause damage to my brain. These people are so effing pathetic. It's actually sad. You made an impact. Your videos wasn't taken for granted after all. Yeah, that whole tree cutting video actually made an impact. You got people talking hours about people cutting tree faces in God of War. PS5 is an engineering failure and it has no games. LMAO. See what the AP has done. That's because we don't do echo chambers. We get down to the BS and address it. And still no balls. We did your request. Okay, I'm gonna leave some right here. But yeah, this is pretty hilarious. It's like people are legit talking about cutting trees down in God of War. So I'm gonna conclude it right here. Let me know your thoughts about this whole situation. I think it's pretty hilarious, but I definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like for this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.